and says, the Guildmaster will see you.
How big's the room?
Massive. Like, it's practically like you've been in some temple rooms that were not as wide as this.
Wow.
Is there a guy to death there, or is it the Guildmaster?
Yep, the Guildmaster is sitting behind what looks to be a large desk made of the same material as the doors. He is a squat dwarf with a large, thick brown beard, very luscious hair, sparkling green eyes, and again, lots of fur. Lots of fur around him. What looks to be in dark reds right now. And he looks over and nods to the guard. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate your service. If you five will come in, I'm sorry, you four will come in, please, and have a seat. We have very important matters to discuss.
I sit down.
Yeah, I walk in and sit down.
Okay.
Is the chair one that I can turn it around and sit so that I'm facing backwards on it?
Nope, there are seated arms on it.
Fine, I sit. I
Okay.
sit, but I kind of casually throw one of my legs over one of the arms. And just kind of slouch.
I do take my shield off my back before I sit down.
You might actually want to stay standing up. The chair does not, at least it doesn't look
Does it have
like
room
it
for
can
a
hold
sword?
you.
Okay. It looks delicate.
It looks delicate.
Yeah, I'll keep standing then. I don't want to pay for it shit.
The Guildmaster looks at all of you, especially, and as his eyes kind of course over you, he kind of rests on Sparrow and quirks an eyebrow.
What?
Looks like he's about to say something, and then shakes his head and kind of turns around and looks back out the windows. There is 3 large glass windows seated behind him that are actually almost look like they're inset into the side of the temple itself.
Are they slanted?
They are. And somehow you guys now realize that you are in the top part without ever coming to stairs.
Huh. Neato.
So you're looking out over the wall itself, and the picturesque view is absolutely beautiful. Again, think northern Scotland. Lots of you can see the kind of the mountains in the background, rolling hills of stone and shrub grass, with the sparkling sky left over after the recent storm. And he turns back to all of you. My name is Garreth. I'm the Guildmaster of this, the Artisans Guild, and I appreciate you coming here as soon as possible. I kept my message vague, specifically to prevent any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm
leakage.
Sorry, guys. Not leakage.
Hopefully not leakage.
Oh, crap. I'm trying to play this guy as, like, completely put together, and when Sarge is frazzled, it doesn't make good roleplay.
Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out.
Yep. Oh, well. I lost it.
Relax.
Anyway.
Make sure it wasn't compromised.
Yeah.
Compromise. Thank you. That's the word I was looking
Gotcha,
for.
fam.
To make sure it wasn't compromised.
Leakage works.
The Lord Drac.
We need to...
We need to...
No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
That's all right. So the Lord Drac has actually been working very close with us as of recently in order to try to determine the cause of the blight. Unfortunately, even our best artisans haven't been able to come up with much in the way of his help. However, I know that the Lord Drac did request any updates when we've come across people of... And he kind of like stops and kind of quirks his mouth and nose to the right-hand side as he's trying to find a good word for it. And this is purposeful on my part for the GM. I'm not just losing the word again. But he's actually really reaching to try to find what seems like to be a nice word to describe the person he's talking about. And he's inventive sort of person. We have someone rising in our ranks that he might be interested in. However, his workshop has currently undergone some sort of an issue.
Such as?
We don't know.
Then how do you know there's
What?
an issue if you
Yeah.
don't even know what it is?
Because the last 3 messengers we've sent to go talk to one of our inventors that he had just got done apprenticing under hasn't responded. And the messengers haven't come back.
Huh.
Have you tried sending the guard?
Huh.
We have. 3
And with
people
the
have
guards-
gone in. Nobody's come back out.
But
They're
the building
located in the
itself looks
Cistern.
Okay.
The building itself looks fine.
Okay.
We heard screams, and then nothing.
Are there
so-
lights on in the building?
There are. That is the first thing that we checked. It seems to be whoever is in there, or whatever is in there. Once whatever is in there.
Does the building have windows?
In this particular part of the building, no. So we haven't been able to look in. The door is really the only place to go. We will send a small team with you, but we would like you to go recover him. And he kind of looks at Sparrow again as she says, And he's like, I think I know your type.
Do you know?
And he kind of sits back in a very large wing chair, and he folds his hands in front of him and just stares at you for a few moments. Yes.
She keeps calm eye contact. Obviously, she's wearing the cowl and the hood, so...
Can you make me a charisma save, please?
Sure, 1 second, because there's a pizza here for me.
Ooh, a save.
Oh, fuck, man. Pizza sounds so good right now.
I mean, it's D&D, so you should always order pizza during
Right.
D&D night.
Damn
Or have the Mountain Dew and Doritos going.
I had
And,
Chinese,
I
so...
had shrimp scampi tonight, so I had a good meal.
Oh, nice.
Pizza sounds
Yeah.
really good right now.
Oh, shrimp
Really?
scampi town.
Pizza after shrimp scampi? Disappointed.
So we'll kind of pass this part for a moment. We'll come back to it in a moment. But the Guildmaster looks up and he calls out, Estbern, come in here.
Yeah, all right. And Estbern enters.
He kind of rolls his eyes a little bit at the very casual, the casual response. This is our protege, Estbern, the gentleman who the Lord Drac has so requested his presence. And Jake, Estbern, this is totally new to you. You have no idea why you were called to this guild meeting.
Yep.
None.
Yeah, he's probably still a little bit singed from his latest experiment.
Would you like to describe your character as actually, let's wait for
Sure.
Erin, that way she gets it too.
Okay.
So let's so with that,
Bring some damn pizza for the rest of us.
if you guys want to take a quick 5, actually I gotta go get some more water because again it's hot as balls up here.
Okay. I might go find something to eat. Freaking
You
hungry
have
now.
food!
Nah, I'm gonna find food too.
Oh my
Actually, I have more shrimp scampi left.
All right, I'll be right back, gentlemen and ladies.
I have returned!
Everyone else left.
Oh,
Yeah, they're taking a 5-minute break.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt everything. I got really hungry and I saw someone getting a pizza earlier. So I ordered a pizza. So how are you?
I'm good. Just trying to multitasking a little bit, unfortunately because of work. So
I'm also sort of multitasking. I have an assignment that I have due next week on Friday, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. I just bit my tongue. Oh my god. That hurt. This is why I can't have nice things.
Oh, crap.
food.
Whew. Fuck.
No, thank you. Maybe later.
God, it's so
Yes,
hot. I'm melting. Everybody back? Ice no maybe?
Uh-huh.
There's one. Where's the
I'm
rest
here
of them?
too.
There's Deanna.
Deanna's here. I thought I heard a Jacob.
I'm still chewing my pizza.
At least I
I'm
got
also
pizza.
chewing my pizza, brother.
That means Matt's not back yet.
Damn it, Matt. God damn it, Sammy.
So I do gotta ask real quick. I know I take a little bit of time to explain kind of the backdrop. Is that okay with everybody?
Mm-hmm. I like having a clear picture of what's going on.
Okay. Deanna, Jake, you guys okay with it so far?
I'm good, brother. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
Okay. I try not to get too carried away with it. God, my phone keeps blowing up. Like at the worst possible time. I'm doing something, go away. Bah, 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 bah. I'm playing D&D, Mom.
Oh, my God. Yes, I'm sorry to interrupt our game. I was really hungry earlier, and then I saw someone had ordered a pizza, like, next door. And I was like, damn it, that sounds really good, so I ordered a pizza.
No worries.
Yeah, that's pretty much my logic too for pizza.
Yep. I think, honestly, I think that was a pretty good point to pause.
Before the big reveal.
Well, I did go ahead and make that charisma save for you, so...
Oh, thank you, man. Do. Okay. Matt, you back
You
yet?
can...
Matt.
Matt!
Nope, not yet. Okay.
Sammy Chan!
Sammy Chan. Oh my god.
Sammy said pie!
My goodness.
A Sammy-san. I want to pull that voice out at some point, just to take you guys through it. I gotta find a legitimate reason for it, though.
Way to go! Way to go, Sammy Chan. I'm here and can hear, but I have to fix my headset. It broke while I was making popcorn. Sad face.
Oh, that sucks. I'm here and I can hear. Oh my god. How did it break?
You know, in college dorms, while they're making popcorn, all they do is set off the fire alarm, which is easily fixable. But Matt,
Breaking your
when
headset.
you make popcorn, you break your headset.
It's going for gold. Yeah, it's going for gold. Alright. Well, I guess just let us kind of know when you're back in. Are you still making popcorn? Scholar Beard Pig. I like your username. Just whack it with a hammer. Whack it hard.
That's what she said.
Percussive maintenance.
I actually had a character in another game at one point that had the some feat that I called percussive maintenance. It was pretty cool. Just whack it
I
harder.
like that.
Whack.
Alright, Sarge.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm getting visions of Beavis and Butthead.
But Yar.
I need to order a new one. Yeah. Yeah, usually when it breaks, it's time to order a new one.
Yep, time to get one.
Although I have seen some really very inventive DIY solutions to electronics equipment breaking. There was one guy that got a coat hanger. He still had the earphones and the wire that went between them, but just everything up top that sat on top of the head was just gone somehow. I don't know how he did it. I think honestly, like, the one headset broke, and it was in such a weird place that you couldn't tape it. So he just broke the rest of it, grabbed a coat hanger, and put it between both of the headsets, and then just wrapped the cord around it. And he used that. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I can't tell if you're a genius or just lazy. Or broke, either one. I think broke might be the biggest part. God, have you ever had a day that you just, like, drink a gallon of water just because it tastes really good?
Yep.
Yes, it's called
It's a good
band
day.
camp.
Band camp.
What do you play?
What doesn't she play? She plays a skin flute.
Recovering from a
I'm sorry.
hangover. Yeah.
That was an automatic response. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I choose to take it as a compliment that you think I'm just that awesome.
We'll go with that.
I know exactly what you meant, but I'm just going to pretend that you meant it in a nice, completely non-weird way.
It was meant in a non-weird way. It was just that I had a friend at one point who a customer asked him in a customer service position, like, what his favorite holiday was for some reason, and he automatically just snapped with 9/11. Because his friend group was absolutely terrible. Yeah, I mean, it's just that group of guys that just say the terrible things just to have it. And I feel like every now and then that kind of shit pops out of my mouth, and I'm like reaching after it, trying to eat my words.
Dude, it's okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
What do you play?
so I play flute and piccolo, but I'm actually color guard coach right now for Bowling Green State University,
Oh, cool.
and I marched color guard for 10 years. So band camp, because instead of just having to hold my horn and play my instrument, I was waving around a 6-foot pole with a 5-foot silk on it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. When I did marching band, we didn't have color guard when I think about it, actually.
Some bands don't, and that's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played trumpet, though. That was fun.
Ooh.
Enjoyed it.
I don't know if I could be friends with you now.
I mean, it's okay. My mom plays flute professionally. So,
Then, yeah, it's totally fine. I can be
then
friends
it's
with you
fine.
now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, actually. Professionally.
Yeah, it's cool.
My mom played flute with the 555th Air Force Band before the band was, I don't remember what the term for it is, but before the band stopped existing.
Disbanded?
Wow.
I mean, I'm technically correct.
You are, and it's the best kind of correct.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's an actual term for it, though. I don't think it's retired. I don't know what the term would be.
My headcanon is now that it is officially disbanded.
But
Just because I have faith that somebody in the world it values puns more than friendships.
you would get along so well with my friend Akshan. He values
puns.
puns more than he values friendships.
I have given up several things for puns several times, especially with girlfriends. Oh, it's happened.
Wow.
Once we're off stream, I can tell you guys the story, but
I want to hear this story,
all
so...
right. You know what? I'll fucking tell it anyway until Matt can get his headset fixed. So...
Damn it, Matt!
So, this is raunchy, just so you know. I've given up sex many times in order to make the joke, because my thought pattern has always been, I can always have more sex later. You know, I can never tell this joke again in this situation.
You do have a very strange focus on what's going to make the best story.
Yeah. I have made decisions in life where I could have done, the thing that would get me in the least amount of trouble, but it was boring. So I did the opposite and came up with better stories. So my girlfriend had woken me up in a special way. And it was enjoyable, don't get me wrong. But she was black, so she had pretty thick hair. But her hair was really cool because you could move it in a way and it would stick in that way. And I used to play with her hair constantly because she liked head scratches, so I would scratch and then model her hair into some strange weird monstrosity of a sculpture. And she'd yell at me, but it was always funny, at least to me. So the one day, this particular day, she woke up. I had sleepily opened my eyes and was enjoying it. I hadn't looked down at her yet, and I looked down, and immediately my head snaps back to the pillow, and my hands go over my mouth as I try to stifle laughter. And we had been in a relationship long enough at this point so that she knew that I had a pun and was holding it back for her benefit. And she just stops and looks up at me. What? And I look back up at her. Her hair had gone full Goku. I'm not lying to you. Straight up Liberty spikes all over her head naturally. She woke up this way. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, this BJ is over 9,000 right now. And she just looks at me, pats my stomach, and goes, we're done here. Gets up and walks to the bathroom to check how bad it is. And she just starts dying laughing in the bathroom. Like I said, I've given up several things for the benefit of a joke, and they've usually been worth it, at least to me.
I am back, by the way.
Hey.
Fantastic.
The
Yay!
thing that pulls the one headphone snap, because I have this really bad habit, and when I remove my headphones, I just sort of pull them off my head with one hand instead of pulling directly off. Yeah, so it snaps.
I do that at work. I kind of take the one ear and just loop it off. But these guys, these are my babies. These are my Tritons. I take them off I caress them like a lover would. I mean, what?
Okay, that's creepy.
There are some things that don't need to be described, Sarge.
Yep.
All right. So back in with the Guildmaster. Crap. Does anybody remember what his name was?
I do. I wrote it down. Garreth.
Thank you. I should have wrote it down. I'm taking notes as I go. Well, now I am. So Garreth has called upon Estbern, and all of you are kind of a little confused as you turn around to see a human walking in from the side door.
Wait, why did I have to make a charisma save?
I will get to it in a moment. My apologies.
Okay.
When you left,
I was confused.
No, when you left to go get your pizza, I started to continue the scene, and then I thought about it. I'm like, I'd rather wait till everybody's back. So it will become a factor. Don't worry.
Okay.
So Estbern, would you like to walk in and introduce yourself?
Yeah. So Estbern walks in, and the first thing that strikes you is that for someone who's a member of a guild that is famed for being innovators and people who are very, very intelligent and have studied things for many, many, many years, he is very young. He has black hair and blue eyes. His skin is kind of... It seems like normally his skin tone would be lighter, but for whatever reason, it's been darkened. You might surmise by the slight soot patches around his face that it's from exposure to a whole lot of different chemicals. And he just hasn't cleaned himself in who knows how long. He's slight, a little bit more diminutive than you'd expect, but not necessarily short, just thin, as if something had once upon a time impeded his growth. The second thing that you notice about him when he walks in is that there seems to be some odd mechanical contraption coiled around his neck, and it makes a weird clanking sound every now and then as this aperture opens on one end of it that kind of looks like a mouth. You're not really sure. It seems like the kind of thing that should fall apart at any given second, but for some reason does not. Yeah, he's dressed in what he would know as like the traditional work clothes of the Artisans Guild. It's a very nondescript shirt, which is at odds with the colorful clothing you've seen throughout the city, and it's dominated by this large getup of sort of boiled, hardened leather, with a whole lot of scratches and nicks and little patches that seem to be eaten away by acid or something, and burn marks. Altogether, it looks like he did not dress himself for an important meeting and has come from experimenting.
Tell him about the best part, my friend.
The best part? Oh, they don't know about the best part yet. That's a surprise. See, he's working.
His
so
arm?
It's covered up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
they'll find out.
Okay. All right. I will trust you with it. So this gentleman walks in. Garreth turns to all of you and goes, This is the. He's the person I'm talking about. Estbern, come here. You can tell that he's not super pleased to be introducing him in such a way, but at the same point, it's almost like forced. These are. I called you here, Estbern, because these are the people that I'm going to be lending you to. Your work has done such magnificent things that we have decided that you are going to go with them and participate. And it feels very forced, the cadence and pace of his kind of introduction, specifically to Estbern. I'm not sure, Estbern, that you would pick up on it. If
Probably not.
Any of the other insightful people in our party would like to roll,
Nope.
you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, hold on. Where are you?
Actually, he might know it. He might just be like willfully ignoring it.
It could be.
I am completely thrilled that my good roll went to my saving throw.
Well, so Estella, Sparrow, you both are actually more taken with the person. Samael, you're distinctly noticing that there might be a shred of animosity.
Is it like grudging respect, or is he trying to pawn this guy off on us?
Just grudging. Get rid of him. Just grudging. Not so much respect. There's a lot of grudging. As he basically, you personally feel that this might be some sort of an excuse, like this meeting, right? Possibly. Okay. So Garreth continues, and finally he ends with, and this, make sure to present yourself to the Lord General Drac when you get there as a sign of goodwill and peacefulness between our small agreement. Yeah.
Of course, Guildmaster. But before I go really quick, and he kind of leans in, did you get my treatise on the application of the subjunctive in sigils?
And you kind of, you see the long-suffering, sigh and eye roll, as the one lid half closes and the other one rolls up into the bag. It's I did. It's in the pile of other treatises that you have sent up my way. I will get to them.
Just wanted to make sure you got it. Thank you very much.
No.
And he gives, the sort of forced bow. I don't know. He's not great at matters of politics.
No, it's totally coming through. So Garreth finally turns to the five of you and says, I request your assistance officially. We need to know what's going on in the Cistern. And Estbern, this would be the first that you've heard of this. We need you to go down there and investigate for us, because while we've already risked too many people, basically I would like to use this as a parlay of sorts. Your service for his service.
So you want the service of 3 people for the service of 1 person?
Acute, but I am willing to. I am willing to.
Oh yeah, 4 people. I forgot.
Damn it, Kelty!
I am willing to even it. You're right. That is an unfair trade, even for one as talented as Estbern is, again, the long-suffering, you can hear it. Again, the begrudging comes out just a little bit again. I will... And he looks back at Sparrow.
It's almost doing you a favor.
So he looks back at Sparrow. I think I know what you want. And he reaches down below the desk and pulls out a velvet purple sack that when he drops it on the table, it makes a very heavy thud. How?
What is it that you think that I want?
Why don't you take a look?
Or rather, what myself and my compatriots would want.
Why don't you take a look and then let's see.
She kind of
ow, fuck.
sort of unfolds herself from the chair and just kind of walks over, opens up the sack.
There is 50 platinum pieces in there.
She cocks an eyebrow for a minute.
I'm sorry, 5 platinum. My apologies. I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, because each.
I was about to say.
No take backs, right? You can't take it back.
I'm the GM. I can take back what I want. I control your world, sir. Don't test me.
Every potion you drank.
Mm-hmm. Every knife you sink, I'll be watching you.
Oh goodness.
I didn't realize it was going to be one of those.
Each platinum piece is rectangular and pressed with the symbol of Freldnon. Not Freldnon. Freldnon is... Oh, I was right. Fuck. Yeah, Freldnon. The god of mercantilism and trade. His symbol being a series of 3 coins overlaid atop of each other. It's got some extra filigree on top of it, the scales of the weighted scales, things like that. But they are official platinum. They cost about 100 a piece, 100 gold a piece.
She pulls it out. She pulls out one piece to look at it closer.
Does she bite into it?
No. That would require taking down her cowl. She doesn't trust you guys that much yet. She kind of lets it roll over her fingers for a minute before plopping it back in. And she kind of turns around and looks at Sammy and Estella with an expectant look. 5 plat. We in or we out?
How the hell are we going to split that 4? Well, I guess we could split it 4 ways.
We'd split it 5 ways. Malcolm is still a part of the team.
Oh, yeah. I'm not counting Estbern.
Yeah, we're not counting us.
That's true. I mean, however you guys want to do it, it's your party. I'm just giving you the shit.
I mean, that's the extra pay for the rest of our services as opposed to the 1-for-1, so he doesn't get anything.
Wow.
Technically fair.
Isn't that the best?
He does have a point.
He has a point. I don't agree with the point, but there's a point.
Technically correct is the best form of correct.
She kind of cocks her hip and she looks at the rest of the party. Well, I'm satisfied. Are we good to go? You guys in with us?
Garreth leans back with his hands over his stomach with a wide smile on his face.
I suppose that'll work.
Deanna, have you been trying to talk this whole time?
No.
Oh, okay. I keep seeing the blue flashing around your picture, and I'm like, I really hope she's knows that we don't hear her.
No. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've just been kind of distracted.
That's all right.
I wonder if I could persuade to get more.
You can absolutely try. What would you like to try?
I would like to charm him in the sense of persuasion, in the sense that, they've sent the guards, they have sent messengers, and none of them have come back, and now they want to send us, and if there is 100% rate of no one coming back, I think we need more money.
Okay. He would look back at you, and he would motion to the bag on the table, and he would look at you for a moment, as he leans forward, a slight scowl appearing on his face. Do you think this isn't enough?
Not for my life.
Because this is more than many people will ever see in their lifetime.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
my life
offering
is priceless.
Oh, your life is priceless. Oh, okay. Because according
Will you do
to...
it for free? Estbern chimes in.
Wait, what'd he say?
So you'll do it for free? Your life has no price?
No, that means you need to up the ante. Why are you helping him?
Sparrow,
I'm not
what are you doing?
Sparrow glances over at Estbern and just with this, like, you can tell that she's just got this wide, like, wicked smirk on her face. Oh, I like this one. Can we keep him?
Depends. I getting any of that platinum?
No, you're free. They're trying to get rid of you. Your life is priceless.
Like, we are accepting this to take you into our party. I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
So, at this point, Garreth would look back over to Malcolm and say, this is the deal. Either you accept it, or you go back to Drac.
Well, I suppose he did give us a job to complete here, so... Estella?
I shrug. Fine.
Sammy Senpai? I'm totally kidding.
I suppose if that's what's required.
Okay.
Malcolm? You good?
I'm fine. And as everybody kind of... Garreth stands up with his hands on the table and motions to all of you and says, well, I appreciate your trade here today, as well as your service. I really hope that this goes well for you. You seem to have a skill set that my guards don't possess. So you should be able to get through this fairly fine. However, Malcolm... I should say Lord Consul, sorry. Lord Consul, I'm actually going to need you to stay here. We have issues to discuss.
So it's just going to be the four of us?
Yep.
And
yeah,
then
Sparrow
sends with us.
freezes for a moment before relaxing. And then kind of settles a little bit closer to Samael.
Okay. Malcolm will stand up and nod appropriately. It's like, I had expectations of such. I hoped that we would have time afterward, but with this new pressing matter, then I can understand that we won't have time afterward. And he turns to the lot of you. It's like, I trust that you can take care of this for the Lord.
Not to worry, Malcolm. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. Not to worry, old man. We got your back.
His mouth kind of goes into that tight line.
She even does like one of those friendly taps on the shoulder.
Is everybody else
we got
okay?
you. Got you, fam.
Is everybody else okay at this? How does everybody else react?
So
Estbern's just excited to see a tiefling in real life.
frowns. Samlin kind of frowns at Malcolm and says, murmurs under his breath that he thinks it's wrong for a general to send his troops to a place he won't go, but...
Man, I really hope Mark listens to this afterward and has some responses, because I got nothing. Okay.